Good evening and welcome to Plymouth High School. Steve Witterhack with you, along with Randy Armgren. Got Big Nate Young as our producer here tonight on the camera and ready to bring you a great basketball game tonight. Should be the big key game in the East Central Conference. Waupun on the road, the boys taking on the team that's in second place. Waupun undefeated in conference, played 6-0, taking on 5-1 Plymouth. Should be a great game between these two teams. They're very similar in some ways. They both have that big huge score that's scoring almost 30 points a game. We've got Aiden, they've got Caden Schultz, and just looking forward to everything about it. I think it's going to be an electric atmosphere at Plymouth High School.
Yeah, I was just told tonight that Caden Schultz might have an offer from Michigan Tech, so he's only a junior, but he's getting looked at by some serious college basketball programs.
Yeah, nice athlete. Like I said, he's averaging about 29. You got Aiden Hawkinson averaging just shy of 28 points a game. By far the lead scorers for both of their teams. So looking forward to these two players seeing each other and matching up. They met earlier in the season. We'll talk a little bit more about that game later on, but Waupun won that game when they met back on the 10th of December by a score of 80-64. And we'll talk about all the things that went along with that game, too. A lot of backstory with it, too. But again, Waupun sitting at 11-3 on the season. Plymouth, coached by Tim Schultz, is at 11-5. And the last time we were here, I believe, that Alex Dunlap was in the delivery room with his wife, and they had their beautiful little baby. And
I think Coach Billy took over that night, yes.
And then we even talked to Alex's mom here, too, and gave us updates and things like that. So that was kind of a special night. But looking forward to bringing you to the game tonight. We're going to take a break, come back, talk a little bit more about the teams, their last games. Got an interview with Coach Alex Dunlap coming up. All brought to you by Home and Auto Sales, the pregame show on RP Sports.
Home and Auto is very blessed to have served our local communities for 50 years. From a small used car store with 4 employees to 5 locations and over 100 employees, we would like to thank our many customers and our communities for the past 50 years. Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Waupun, Holman Chevrolet in Waupun, Holman Ford and Holman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Ripon, Holman Chevrolet GMC in Ripon, and the location where we began 50 years ago, Holman Value Center in Waupun. Thank you for allowing us to serve you, our customers, our friends, for the last 50 years. And we look forward to the next 50 years. Home and Auto, great selection, award-winning service, low prices, and a relaxed buying atmosphere. We make you feel at home at Home and Auto Group in Waupun and Ripon, serving you for 50 years and counting.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains TerraMax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seed bed with a high-quality finish, level soils and remove ruts, and eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with TerraMax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. TerraMax, for tillage on your terms.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Hi, it's Dr. Randy with New Medical Center. Are you struggling with your weight? Tired of diets that just make you hungry? Maybe it's time to try something new. By now, most of you have heard about semaglutide and tirzepatide, the amazing new weight loss drugs that are sweeping across the country and helping thousands of people just like you successfully lose unwanted pounds. Well, wait no more. NewMed Integrated Healthcare has got you covered. Don't be fooled by expensive online plans with no direct medical supervision. New Medical Center's program is affordable and provides you with all the personalized support you need to succeed. Get started now and eliminate your cravings, decrease your appetite, and start losing those pounds. Take it from me, it's easier than you think. How do I know? Because I lost 50 pounds last year using this very program, and I've kept it off. Let the team at New Medical Center help you get the weight loss results you desire and deserve. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 to get started now, or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Welcome back to Plymouth High School. Just about done with the JV game. I thought it should have been done probably. The clock ran down long ago, but the minute 16 left. Waupun's leading 56-49 with the basketball, but looking forward to what should be a great high school varsity basketball game here tonight. Waupun 6-0 in the conference and a 5-1 Plymouth Panthers. And a game that Waupun last played was 8 days ago on last week Thursday, and that was that huge game at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, and that was unbelievable comeback for Waupun. About 10 minutes left. They're down by 14. They come back, and they end up winning that game by a score of 72-68. Waupun shot 42 free throws in the ball game. Aiden Hawkinson was 19 of 25 from the free throw line in the game, got 25 points, and it's all about doing it and getting it done at the free throw line for Waupun and getting back in that ball game. The clock was stopped. They're scoring and came back with a really nice victory at Kettle Moraine Lutheran, a tough place to play.
I have to admit, I had my doubts at one point when they were down 14 with under 10, I think it was, and starting to wonder. Looked a little bleak for Waupun, but boy, the resilience of that team and the defense turned into offense, and just like that, they had a chance and had a pretty good JV game right here. Waupun's had a decent lead, but they're closing the gap now is Plymouth.
Yeah, they decided not to take the air out of the ball a little bit to run the clock down when there was about like 8 or 9 minutes left and they were up by 19 points at that time. But they thought, well, let's just make it a little more dramatic. But again, Jake Krieger also in that ball game, 14 points for Waupun, 5 rebounds. And the one thing that really stands out is, you got your great offensive players, but I think as a team, Waupun is a really good defensive team.
I agree at 100%. They get it done on defense first and foremost, and then a lot of their offense actually comes from their defense. That's getting turnovers and getting in transition. But, yeah, that game for Jake Krieger, as you mentioned, he sat out a lot because he had some foul trouble issues, and he was able to do that in limited minutes, get that 14 or 15 points that he had. So he had a really nice game, especially a first half in that game.
Yeah, that was just a magical game. It's too bad we had trouble with the internet there, and so did their huddle camera had some trouble. But thanks to Tara Ferris, she had her phone out, and she was doing the FaceTime Live thing on there, and Facebook Live, and about 500 people were watching it on there. That was quite the game. Waupun's going to kind of seal the deal with a lay-in. Dirksen out there, and put Waupun up by 10 with 30 seconds left. So. Really nice start with the JV team. They had a nice lead in the beginning and kind of let it get away from them a little bit. They let the team get within like 6 points at one time here in the last few minutes, but they're going to win this one with 21 seconds left and a 10-point lead.
Finn Katzenberger, I think he had like 12 of Waupun's first 16 points in this game. He really got off to a hot start from the three-point line. And
he's got 21 right now up on the board, so he's at the free throw line trying to add to that. He hasn't scored a lot in the second half. Most of those were in the first half when he had like 17, 18 points in the first half, but he's sitting at 21 right now at the line and makes it 22 with that first free throw. But looking at the Plymouth Panthers, of course, Tim Schultz and his son out there, Caden Schultz, 41 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 threes in that ball game, that win they had against Wauwatosa East on Saturday. 89-86, they won that game, but he's a stud. He's a 6'3" player, and averaging 29 points a game, and leads in a lot of categories on the team. I'm looking forward to get to see him play, because I didn't see the other game. earlier this year, but looking forward to seeing him in the court in front of us here at Plymouth High School.
Yeah, I believe he leads this team in almost every category. He leads in assists, he leads in rebounding, he also leads in scoring for this team. So he's a complete player, 6'3", quick jumper, and a very good athlete and getting some college looks from what I understand.
So again, you got Aiden Hawkinson for Waupun, you got Caden Schultz for Plymouth. Both guys, one at 27 points a game and one at 29 points a game. So I think it comes down to maybe the supporting cast that you have offensively, and I think Waupun, just stat-wise, looks like they're a bit stronger with you put Krieger out there. Jake is a great offensive weapon and up in double figures, like 15.5 points a game for him. And you got other guys that can step up at any given time, whether it's Bryant Ferris or that could be Torres that'll step up for you. You might even get it from the big guy out there too with Stelsel.
Yeah, and I think this team is playing better. I mentioned that last time we did a broadcast, Steve. They're better as a team, but I think the skill sets individually has actually gotten much better. There's some guys that have really elevated their game in the last 6 or 8 weeks, and maybe the individual work they're doing, or maybe it's just confidence. I don't know what it is, but they're getting it done, and they're playing really well right now.
We're getting set for the band. They have the middle school band and the high school band combined together. I mean, numbers-wise, I think I've seen it bigger than this. Just for the high school, and they had like 120 kids up here, and they'll blast us out up here because we're right up there, just a little ways over from them. And once they leave, we can kind of move over more towards the center of the court. But they do have a pretty enthusiastic band that can play at a high volume here. So that's going to really set the tone for what's going on here between Waupun at Plymouth. Boys basketball back with more of our pregame show right after this on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's. A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch. Everyone's favorite buffet.
Okay, we are back at Plymouth High School. The Marching 100 is sitting here playing in the bleachers right now. I think they were louder, weren't they, Randy?
I think they were louder,
some years ago when we were here. And they did have the siren to start things out. They come up with a big siren, that kind of blares out there, then the band kicks in. So it's a whole atmosphere that they create, and they do a pretty good job of it. But again, these two teams met back on the 10th of December. And in that ball game, Waupun ended up winning by a score of 80-64. Aiden Hawkinson with 32 points, 8 rebounds. Jake Krieger, 18 points, 8 rebounds. Hayden Schultz had 34 points for Plymouth in that ball game, and also 13 rebounds. Nobody else in double figures for Plymouth besides Caden in that ball game. But a lot of other things are happening in that game besides Waupun winning by 16. They had some problem with the student sections from both sides, I think. Didn't they move the Waupun student section away from the Warrior Nation?
Yeah, they moved the Warrior Nation. They moved them way over towards the bleacher side, away from the Plymouth bench, and then probably 15 minutes later, they end up removing the entire Plymouth student section, and officials called over our athletic director. It wasn't our school's decision. They said these guys are being belligerent, and they're out of here. So we'll see how it goes tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. I know that's going to bring a little extra into the game with some of the students. A pretty good start to the student section over there, and I think they said it's senior night at the hockey rink in Waupun, so that might be, it's going to cost Waupun a few people that travel over to Plymouth to cheer on their Waupun Warriors, so it might not be real equal as far as the size of student sections. But again, it's going to be an electric atmosphere. They're going to try to do what they can to get in Waupun's heads, and we'll see. It should be a great game in the East Central Conference. Got a chance to talk to Alex Dunlap before the game, his thoughts about his opponent here tonight, where the team's at right now, and that's coming up in just a few minutes on the pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and Auto Sales. Every time we make you feel at home and Auto Sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders brake clouds and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Joining us now from the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun, is our good friend Andy. Andy, business as usual. Come on by for lunch, for supper, and all the times in between.
That's right. We've always got something going on around here. You have to stop in and check out our specials that we got going. Tierney changes them up every day, so you'll have to stop in and see what she's got going on in the kitchen that day. But you can pretty much guarantee we've got hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's pretty much a mainstay.
And, of course, you always have great appetizers, and that the menu board's always changing. Appetizers, fish Fridays, pizzas, wings, the whole deal.
Yeah, every day we got something different. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries after 4. Tuesdays, we have Mexican all day. Wednesdays are wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 off all burgers. Fridays, we have fish all day long from the kitchen open to kitchen close. Saturday is our appetizer special, buy one, get one half off. And Sunday, we're back to wings again all day.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Have a good week, sir. Thank you very much.
You too, Nick. Thank you.
Life's better with an auto policy from American Family Insurance, no matter what dreams you're driving towards. That's because you'll feel totally protected with the right auto coverage. Plus, you'll save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home with our expert agents. American Family Insurance.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show from Plymouth High School. I'm Steve Winterhack. The Waupun Warriors getting set to take on the Plymouth Panthers in boys basketball, a key game in the East Central Conference. And with me right now, Alex Dunlap, the head coach for the Waupun Warriors. And, a nice victory. Our last game was 8 days ago, but that was a huge victory against Kettle Moraine Lutheran, down by 14, and you come back the last 10 minutes and end up winning it. And pretty impressive victory. Just thoughts on that looking back at it now?
Yeah, being able to kind of ownership and film session, everyone kind of owned up the first 4 or 5 minutes out of halftime. I don't think we communicated very well, but there was a defensive possession at the 11-minute mark to about the 10-minute mark where guys were flying around, communication was high, and we do a really good job at feeding off our defense and getting offensive shots. And it's not just point-blank layups off of deflections, but we did a really good job at communicating, and we talked about how infectious that is. And like you said, we had 8 days off, so a lot of things to tune up and be ready for a game like tonight.
It was quite the game the last time. I wasn't at that game. We were out of town during that time, but I know it was a big game, and you guys won by 16 points. A lot of fan involvement in that ball game. And is that going to, do you think, come into this game here tonight? They're going to come all fired up because of that 16-point loss that they had against Waupun last time?
Yeah, I think from what you see on the court, we're probably going to get Plymouth's best shot. We're probably going to get every team's best shot because everyone's trying to chase us right now. But I think it's going to be a great atmosphere. I think their parents are going to be rowdy. Our parents will be rowdy. It's more so who takes care of the job on the court, and don't let any of the external factors impact anything that we do. So, I think this is going to be a great night for high school basketball.
Well, you're thinking on Plymouth again. You've seen them before. They've got a nice lead scorer. Like Waupun's got Aiden. They've got Caden Schultz as their, I think, coach's kid for them. So just what do you know about, can you tell me about Caden, what kind of player he is, and just about Plymouth in general?
Yeah, Caden's a talented scorer, 3-level scorer. We certainly have a lot of film on him and a lot of history with how he's played against us. And I wish he was a senior. He's a junior, so he's going to be around the state of Wisconsin for another year. But, they go as he goes. I think we're a little bit more balanced than they are. If you look at our team and people think it's the Aiden Hawkinson show, that's great, because then Logan Prawl and Jake Krieger and Torres and Goof and Refresh and we have all these guys that step up. And they have some guys that do their role really, really well. But Caden's job for them is to score the basketball, and then anything that they get from their other guys is probably a plus. So we got to make sure that we limit Caden Schultz, but it's also we got to limit their other guys from getting point-blank shots. We want to make their life really, really tough and not give them really easy shots. So.
I'm looking forward to this tonight. It's going to be a great atmosphere. About 150 band members will be right next to us up there. It's going to be a packed house, I think, and a lot of viewers too. So good luck on your game tonight.
Yep, take control of the ECC tonight. We just got to focus on tonight, and everything else will take care of itself.
Okay, Alex Dunlap joining us here on the pregame show. We'll be back in just a few minutes with more Waupun Warrior basketball pregame show after this on RP Sports.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Okay, welcome back to Plymouth High School. Steve Winterhack and Randy Armgood with you. We're just about ready to get things going here. The starting lineups, the beginning of tonight's game. And Randy, looking forward to this one. I've been looking forward to this ever since the last game that they played back on the 10th of December. One of those you circle on the calendar. And here we are sitting at Plymouth High School to bring you this great game in the East Central Conference.
Certainly a lot on the line. Conference ramifications. Waupun undefeated, Plymouth with the one loss. And if Waupun can win this one, they're going to gain some serious separation above everybody in the conference. But this is huge, and I'm sure Plymouth is going to put everything into this tonight.
Yeah, high-intensity game. We're going to have it for you. Starting lineups, beginning of tonight's game coming your way in just a few minutes. Waupun at Plymouth, boys basketball on RP Sports.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
We are back as we're announcing the starting lineups for both teams right now. Caden Schultz, of course, their 6'3 junior. That's the guy, 29 points a game for him. And leads the team in so many categories. Augie Eigenberger, a 5'11 sophomore. 10 points a game for him. Tyson Smith, a 6'4 senior. In the starting lineup, 9.5 points a game for him. Aiden DeMunk is a 6'1 player, averaging 5.3 points a game. And Brent Shutter, I remember him from last year playing out there. 6'2 senior, 7.5 points a game, 45% three-point shooter. For the Waupun Warriors, they've got Aiden Hawkinson out there, 27.5 points a game. You've got Gage Stelsel, 6'5 junior, 7 points a game. Jake Krieger, 15.5 points a game, a 6'1 senior. And Waupun wins the tip. Of course, Brian Ferris is out there, averages 5 points a game. And also Braden Torres on the court, a 6'1 senior. And we are playing ball. Waupun wins the tip. We got her going here at Plymouth High School. Here we go.
Half-court man by Plymouth. Just opened the game up. You got a foul right there.
Foul already. Brett Shutter kind of reaching, maybe catching a little wrist or body over the top of Eric Krieger along the left side of the basket. So an early foul on the Plymouth Panthers. That's what Waupun did against KML. They got them in foul trouble early, and that paid off later in the ball game when they got to the free throw line. Often in that second half in that comeback. Aiden Hawkinson goes in, breaks into the rack and puts it in. Nice strong move there from Aiden Hawkinson. Waupun leads now 2-0.
I really like the fact Hawk putting it on the floor, get to the rim early, not settling for a three-pointer right away.
Three-pointer on the way now from Smith is up, and it is good. Tyson Smith with a bucket. 3-2 now in favor of Plymouth. Krieger takes it in, gets it tapped away, and coming up with it are the Panthers. Augie Eigenberger has it, pushes it up the court, up to Smith. Going along the baseline, stepped on this end line. Nice defense there, a little assist with Waupun's defense. And Waupun will get it back, trailing by a point, 3-2.
We're seeing some man token, full court pressure. Waupun's going to clear out, let Hawkinson just go one-on-one.
Yeah, nice, very boisterous student section. There's a hockey game going on in Waupun tonight, so that might be where a lot of the students are. We've got maybe about 15 kids up in the student section here. Here goes Torres, gets cut off by a couple of the Panthers. Back on the top, Krieger launches up a three. That is no good. Chasing it down is Ferris. And Waupun retains possession. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by the Panthers with 16:27 left here in the first half of action at Plymouth.
Nothing special happening so far, just man defense. Team that feels they can match up with Waupun.
And up to Krieger out on top. Yeah, a lot of basketball games that you were coaching on the coaching staff during those years have been 2006, 7, 8, and during those crazy years. And that was flipped up and does not go in for Krieger. Nice drive, just didn't quite go in for him. Caden Schultz with it, will fade away, three-pointer, no good, and Torres gets the rebound.
Good job of boxing out right there. Hawk getting his shoulder passed. Got to get low. Low man wins. Low dribble. Got his shoulder down. And
Aiden DeMunk picks up the foul. 2 fouls on Plymouth and none on Waupun so far. Is in the corner. He's working the perimeter right now. So Stelsel back over to Ferris. Gets it into Krieger inside and is going to lose it. Kind of tapped away as it was coming to him. Plymouth takes it the other way. Here comes DeMunk with it. Goes up, doesn't make the shot, but gets fouled. Waupun picks up their first foul. 2 free throws now for Aiden DeMunk.
Going on Stelsel.
First free throw is good. I think our viewers out there, we know Bob Spanbauer is out there. He's been giving us some updates. He even knows who the PA announcer is over here at the ball game. So we know that is a past player, Eric West.
Nephew to Bob Spanbauer. Bob's sister's son. Yeah, hi to everybody at Judd's watching the bowling alley.
Here goes Ferris on the right side, no good. Ball is loose, picked up by Stelsel. Back on the top over to Aiden Hawkins. A long three on the way, a little off to the right, a little short. Plymouth comes up with it. 5-2 lead now for the Panthers. And it's going to come up short on the shot outside, and then there's going to be another foul on the Plymouth Panthers on the rebound attempt. Yeah, very huge. It reminds me a little bit of the size of the student section back when our boys played back in 2007, 8, 9, back in those days.
Yeah.
10.
Very vocal after Hawk missed that shot. They're getting travel.
Travel on Hawkinson on his way in.
Yeah, he kind of got it up on his hip and not a lot of room there to go.
Not a real thick guy, but he's strong out there, and he takes it to you strong and draws those fouls. And he said 25 free throws he shot, 19 of 25 in that game against KML. Many of those during the time when they're coming back from that 14-point deficit. A little foul on the Waupun Warriors.
That's going on Hawkinson. Looks like a high-level officiating crew here tonight.
Yeah.
I know I've seen these guys around a little bit.
Oh, just simply losing the ball. And here goes Hawkinson on the breakaway. The left hand comes up short on the shot, and the Stelsel will pick up the foul over the back. Boy, it looked like it was going to be a nice, easy lay-in there for Hawkinson, but used to the contact, but comes up short on that shot. Foul on Waupun. Whole team sitting at 3 fouls.
Logan Prahl's going to check in for Stelsel as he has 2 of those 3 fouls for Waupun.
Let's see if we get Logan all fired up here in the ball game too. There's another young man that hasn't got a lot of games in, only 5 in the season, but to see how he progresses, try to get back in that midseason form. That's going to come up short. Had a nice job there by Ferris. He's got a piece of the ball on that one. Came up well short. Waupun doing a great job challenging everything that Caden Schultz is doing out there.
Torres with that foul.
First free throw is good for 21 Tyson Smith. 4 points in the game for him. This free throw up, and that is also good for Smith.
Yeah, one of the tougher places to come into and play here at Plymouth, and you got to keep your composure.
Goes Krieger along the right side, gets cut off by Smith. Back over to Aiden Hawkinson down to the right corner. Right in front of that student section.
Yeah.
Got to fall away from the ball on Waupun.
They're going to get Torres again. They are. Braden's second in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, Waupun right now ranks 6th. Number 6 in Division 3. So that's why they were the overrated chants are coming from Plymouth.
I think they're giving it to Hawkinson, too, as well, individually. They're aiming a lot of that at Aiden. A couple of shots that he might have been able to make that he missed. That's when the chants come out. So, yeah, they're not afraid to let a player know.
Yeah. It's a well-known place for very vocal crowds. And a nice job there by Ferris to tie it up. Dustin Arrow pointing toward Plymouth. They're leading 7-2 on your New Medical Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. That's where we're at right now, right up in the little mezzanine section they had here. Really nice place to call a game from.
Beautiful facilities they have here at Plymouth, too. Indoor, got half a football field with the turf.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That is really impressive. Waupun getting the first bucket of the ball game. The next 7 points have all been Plymouth, leading 7-2. Patient this time down. 3-pointer up now from Eigenberger, no good. And ball taken now by Hawkinson, working right against Schultz. Well, Schultz wants him. He wants to cover him, try to shut him down in the ball game. Prawl has it along the left side. Gets it out to Ferris, puts up a 3-point shot. That's too strong. And coming up with a rebound is Schultz, pushing it up now for the Plymouth Panthers. And lowering the shoulder and picking up a foul will be Caden Schultz. Yeah, he wants it. That's something you can tell. That's something personally he wants to do is go right at Hawkinson and challenge him here in this ball game.
That's a good call, too. I mean, there's not much doubt there. Just wasn't anywhere to go, and he tried to go where there was nowhere to go, and it's easy call for the officials.
Yeah, a little lowering the shoulder on that one. And Palm with the ball back, but still stuck at 2 points. There goes Krieger, launches up a 3. That is no good. And Schultz goes up and rips down the rebound. Graham Gopalin on the court for Waupun. Shutter has it. The long 3 on the way. That comes up well short. Krieger gets a rebound. Schultz tries to drain one from downtown. Another offensive foul is going to be called on Waupun. Prawl will pick that up.
He started going down early before there was even contact there, but he sold it to the official. First foul on Logan. I've seen a few player control fouls here early in this game.
Basically, Waupun's cheering section is the JV team here right now as everybody decided to stay over. Hopefully we got a lot of our hockey people all tuned in that are watching over there and joining us here on Radio Plus. Gopalin, cross-court pass over to Prawl, down to the corner with it is Ferris along the baseline. Back into Graham Gopalin in the lane and gets the bucket for Waupun. His first points, finally, Waupun gets off from 2 and trails 7-4, under 12 to play in the first half.
Nice job by Bryant Ferris to penetrate, and then the late feed to Gopalin.
All inside, Shutter goes up strong, draws the foul. 2 free throws now for Brett Shutter. Trying to get the scoring column for the Panthers.
That's going to go on Hawkinson. That's his second.
That's not good. Everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Witterhack. Randy Armgear with me. Big Nate Young doing the video streaming. First free throw good for Shutter. A lot of you watching the hockey game back in Waupun right now, so good luck to the hockey team tonight. I think it's Parents' Night, somebody said.
Shout out to Dave Turner watching from Idaho, saying go Warriors.
It's good to have Dave with us.
Yes.
The only person we know that actually lives in Idaho. So I hope that's going to be on the floor of the foul, or they're going to call on Plymouth.
Slick little move there by Krieger.
Yeah, big guy. He's got some moves now. Really, the game has really developed since even last year, and what he can do now. More confident with his offense. Not afraid to put it on the floor. Can go inside, outside. Nice player. So, again, Waupun trailing 9-4, under 11.5 to play here in the first half. Brawl has it inside to Gopalin, and he gets it up there. Nice cut. Gopalin being active out there and getting rewarded with another nice pass and feed for him to score again, his fourth point of the ball game.
Move without the ball, that's key.
Some kind of sloppy dribbling, but still retaining possession after DeMunk went through the lane. And looks like Logan Prawl is going to pick up another foul for Waupun on the drive by Tyson Smith.
That is a shooting foul, but also Waupun's going to be putting Plymouth in the bonus the rest of the way with over 11 minutes left here in the first half.
Free throw is good.
3 of 3 in the game is Smith.
No, nobody got hurt here, just the blood-curdling scream to throw off the shooter who made both of them anyway. Tyson Smith, perfect at the line. He goes Prawl and comes up short on his shot. 11-6 the lead now for the Plymouth Panthers. 3 on the way by Schultz and puts it in. Caden Schultz with his first points of the ball game. Puts his team up by 8, 14-6. An important game in the East Central Conference. First and second place teams in the conference. Waupun undefeated in conference play. Taking on Plymouth, who's got one loss, and that's against Waupun. Shot from the corner is no good for Waupun's Landon Richter. Comes up short on his three-point attempt. Another long three on the way, back of the rim, no good, and Krieger goes up and draws the foul. Nice job by Eric Krieger going after it and drawing the foul.
That is number 6 on Plymouth, so be baseline out of bounds. Schultz, he looks like he's pressing just a little bit, trying to score when he hasn't had great looks there. Credit Waupun's defense.
Here we go, Waupun down by 8, 10-10 and counting down in the first half. Prawl has it top of the key, a little crossover dribble, pulls up, 15-footer is good for Logan Prawl. These are some of those moves we saw on the football field during the football season with Logan. Got some pretty good footwork.
Shifty guy, especially in football. It was fun to watch.
Shutter with it out on top. Gets it down long to your right block in the hands of Eigenberger. Goes up, and there'll be a foul going to be called on Landon Richter. Back to the free throw line now are the Panthers.
Definitely trying to isolate on Richter there. They felt they had the mismatch.
2 free throws for Augie Eigenberger.
Eigenberger, he was talking to Richter a little bit after that too. Had something to say about you can't guard me or whatever, I'm sure.
Well, he averages 10 points a game. Just got 2 in the game so far with those 2 free throws. And coming in for the Plymouth Panthers, Max Hill, 5'11 junior, averaging 8 points a game. Also a pretty good three-point shooter. Almost halfway through the first half, Waupun a little slow start offensively. Also, I see on the court for Waupun, they've got Jordan Matashek out on the court. Three-pointer from the right corner up and good for Logan Prawl, looking back into the crowd after that three-point bucket. Yeah, Logan kind of feeds off that kind of stuff, and he likes to get into it with the crowd a little bit, and he's done that even last year as a sophomore. Nice strong move there from Shutter. Finishes from that left block, goes right to the rack and finishes.
They've been able to post up Waupun, get to the position they want early, and Waupun's got to do a better job of moving them off those spots.
Under 9 to play in the first half. Three-pointer up now from Hawkinson is no good, and Schultz goes up and grabs the rebound for Plymouth. Sutter has it out on top again. Gets it over to DeMunk. Long three up straight away, and that is good for Schultz. You can tell just by the way he shot it, he likes that spot right there. 5 feet behind the top of the arc. And puts his team up by 10 now, 21-11. Now, a lot of the starters out of the ball game right now. Hawkinson's still in there yet. Ball goes up. A fadeaway 15-footer and rattles it home. Playing with confidence as usual out there. Logan Prawl now with 7 points in the game. Waupun trailing by 8. Oh, Schultz gets it taken away by Gopal, and then it gets kicked up the court, and it'll be Plymouth basketball.
Aiden got a little loose in traffic there with the dribble, and they were able to steal it.
Sutter again by half court with it. Gets it over to Charlie Ness, 6'1" sophomore in the ball game.
This might go on Hawkinson, I'm not sure. It is.
That's his second foul here in the ball game.
It is.
Hawkinson picks up the second with 7:34 left here in the half. That's what the scoreboard has said. They just put it up there.
I think they changed one earlier that they might have gone to. I thought they called one on Hawk early that they may have changed to a different player.
Caden Schultz makes his first free throw, 78% free throw shooter. I think almost all the starters are back except for Stelso on the bench yet with a Prawl out there. Keep him out there as he's the main offensive weapon for Waupun here in the last few minutes. Both free throws good for Schultz. Back to a 10-point lead for Plymouth.
Stelso, Torres, Prawl, and Hawkinson all with 2 fouls.
It was Prawl along the right side, gets cut off. Here goes Krieger with a 3-point shot on the way. No good. Braden Torres with a rebound and puts it back up and in. Nice rebound there. Great position for Braden Torres for the easy 2. Eight-point lead now for Plymouth with the basketball. Plymouth High School will get a big battle in the ECC. Prawl guarding Schultz. It'll fade away 15-footer. That is no good. Krieger grabs the rebound. Well, guys just rips it away from the guys trying to grab it from him.
Somebody in the Waupun crowd calling for a foul, but no, Krieg's going to take care of it himself.
Hawkinson loses it on the way up. And here we go the other way. Plymouth with the basketball. Hill has it. Pulls it back. 3-point land in the lane. 3-pointer on the way now from Nass is no good.
Might have hit the strap, I think.
Okay, so just going to be Waupun
the cable there, yeah.
Okay. Kane's going to finally get a break here with 6:25 left here in the first half. I'll get Bob. I know he's got the TV on over at, did he say he was at Judd's?
Judd's Bowling, yes.
Yeah, you got to hit the other places too, the other bar and over to the other bar over there, and make sure it's on the TV over there, Bob, so that's your assignment. But,
Mayor Ron Bishop told me today he's going to be watching tonight with his family. So
yeah, how about Jeff Visser?
Jeff Visser said he was going to tune in.
He comes up a little short, getting his own rebound as Torres tries to rip it out of there, but gets it taken away by Max Hill. So an 8-point lead for Waupun, but Plymouth with the basketball and the lead. House has it, gets it back out to Sutter along the right side, and Krieger comes in to help and changes the shot. Nice help there from Krieger to close in and change that shot. Krieger has it in the lane going along the left side. Little fadeaway 3-footer, and that one won't go.
Just cannot buy one as Jake. He's making all the right plays. It just, ball won't go down for Jake Krieger tonight. Not early anyway.
Under 5:20 to play and counting down in the first half. Still kind of stuck at 23-15. Drive to the basket along the baseline, and that's going to rim out no good, but a nice rebound by Eigenberger to reset. Here goes Schultz. Kicks it back out on top. Eigenberger takes it, gets cut off by a couple of the Warriors, and he's going to get fouled. And they had him in trouble there for a second. He decided to go to the rack and draw the foul, and he'll go to the line now to shoot a pair.
That is going to go on Ferris. That's his first. That's the positive there.
They haven't missed a free throw yet, have they?
They are, no, 2, 4, 8. Yeah, they missed one. They are
okay.
8 of 9.
Okay.
DeMonk missed one.
And that one off the back of the rim, no good. Krieger gets the rebound. 9-point deficit for Waupun. Slow offensive start here for the Warriors. Pretty nice defense by Plymouth, challenging everything. Ferris has it on top, kicks it down the corner, and Torres comes strong along the baseline, back out on top to Ferris, and that one goes in. 3-point basket for Bryant Ferris. Much needed basket there for Waupun. Now they're back within 6. Shutters decides to take it, and Krieger goes up, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Shutter. Going the other way.
Gopalin sacrificing the body, just standing in.
Yeah, Graham's having himself a nice first half here. Some points, active out there. He's got to cover Caden Schultz as his responsibility. He's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, and with the foul trouble, Waupun's had a little bit of foul trouble. Graham's going to have a lot of minutes tonight.
So Graham brings it up now for Waupun, 4:20 and counting down in the first half, trailing 24-18. See if they can get a bucket this trip down. A nice pass inside and going up strong, getting cut off as Ferris. 3-pointer by Krieger from the corner and puts it in. Jake Krieger with a big 3-point basket. And just like that, Waupun is back within 3, 24-21. Jake's been having trouble getting the ball to go through the hole, but that's a big bucket right there. And Waupun right now with the momentum. Pull up 15-footer and nice shot there. Great elevation by Caden Schultz. Spin move by Aiden Hawkinson and loses it for a second on the way, but then finishes. Nice finish there by Hawk. That was not an easy shot to finish on. Schultz does the same thing. Will spin move and he's going to draw a foul on looks like Jake Krieger. Okay, so Coach Alex Dunlap not happy with the foul call.
Going to work the officials a little bit right there.
Schultz puts in his first free throw.
He's 3 of 3 from the line.
Yeah,
got a soft touch there at the free throw line.
Nice comeback though by Waupun, down by 10 off and on here in the first half. That one rims out no good. Stelsel back in, gets the rebound for Waupun. Hawkinson bringing it up along the right side now for Waupun, trying to squeeze a little closer to Plymouth. And a nice run right now. Caden has it by the free throw line, and that's, boy, that was well off on that one. No good. One and done for Waupun. Pushing it up now is DeMonk. And a good job by Krieger to challenge that shot, and he ends up getting the rebound on the other side. Jake Krieger with the ball now, under 3 to play in the first half. Graham Gopalin has it. Finds somebody to get it to, finds Ferris. All the momentum Plymouth's way till about the last 3-4 minutes. Fadeaway 15-footer is front of the rim, no good. Too tough a shot there for Aiden Hawkinson. 3-pointer on the way, and that rims and rattles in for Augie Eigenberger. Eigenberger makes the 3-point shot, back to a 7-point lead now for Plymouth. Down to the corner, Ferris puts it up a little too strong in the shot. Stelsel comes up with it though. 2:10 and counting down. The pass into Ferris inside, comes up short on the shot. And tries to dribble it out of there. He's going to get fouled by Plymouth, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Waupun, you just got to maintain that little flow they had going here. They're right back in this one. Only down by 7.
Now, you don't want to be down 12 or 14 to this Plymouth team on the road. Tough place to come back from.
First free throw is good for Bryant. He's shooting 86% on the season.
4 points for him.
2:04 left, a 6-point deficit now for the Warriors. Brian Ferris at the line now for Waupun. And that one no good, back to the rim, no good. And getting the rebound is Augie Eigenberger. Gives it to Smith to bring it up over half court. Schultz looking back at his coach. Give and go, and nice job by Ferris to cover him as he's going to sprint by him.
Ball on the floor.
Nice job by Stelsel, and gets the ball up to Ferris. He's going to go up, and no, misses the lay-in. Kind of lost it, came in from a little more extreme angle, didn't get it to go. 3-pointer now put up by Nas is no good. Comes up short, so we help Waupun out so they can get it back and tighten this thing up. Krieger gets it and keeps on going, and still another one that just won't go. Waupun's getting the opportunities. Should have at least a tie ball game here with the missed opportunities inside.
Yeah, Waupun, they're doing the job. They're getting to places and then just not able to finish. Got to stay focused all the way through the entire sequence.
A floater, and a nice looking shot there from about 10 feet out along that right baseline for Schultz. Yeah, he's the real deal out there. Fun to watch him play. But not when they're playing against our team.
Yeah. You can see why he's scoring nearly 30 a game. Can shoot the three. He's got all levels.
First timeout taken by either team in the first half. Waupun takes one. Back after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Welcome back, Steve and Randy with you. Big Nate Young on the video streaming, and we got some people checking in.
Yeah, again, Roxy checking in. Dave Turner once again from Idaho. Katie Eichelman, our official scorer in Waupun. And Blake Dobratz, he said he's cheering for Owen Pustebor.
All right. Want to check in, get on the chat. Long three on the way now from Waupun's Aiden Hawkinson, but comes up short on the shot. Coach Schultz, Tim Schultz, barking out the orders right now. What do you want us to do the last 25 seconds?
I would think they're going to hold for one. That's what I'd be doing, I know that.
Yeah.
Unless you're getting a dead layup, 100%er, I'm holding for one.
Drive along the baseline, and
travel.
Travel is going to be called by the official, and that's exactly what you didn't want. 10 seconds left if you're Plymouth. Waupun will definitely take it and see what they can do in 10.4 seconds. A little score, make things a little tighter game before you head to the locker room would be good right now.
As a coach, that would really have angered me. It's not the missed shot or anything. It's when he went. He went at 13 or 14 seconds. Went into trouble.
Here's Waupun with the basketball. Tough shot there by Hawkinson. Puts it back up. Misses the putback. And Waupun trailing 32-24 after one half of play here at Plymouth. And we are going to take a break, come back, and talk about the first half of action. Again, Waupun at Plymouth, trailing now 32-24. Back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Attention neuropathy sufferers, I've got some good news for you. Hello friends, this is Dr. Randall Blahoviak from New Medical Center. Do you have numbness, tingling, or burning in your feet? Does it feel like you are always walking around on a balled up sock? Have you stopped doing the things you love because the pain in your feet makes it impossible? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you may have neuropathy. Over 25 million Americans are currently dealing with this crippling disease, and just like you, most of them are frustrated with the lack of effective treatments that are available. Well, that ends today. At New Medical Center, we have successfully treated thousands of neuropathy patients, not only slowing or stopping the progression of this devastating condition, but in many cases reversing it. If you are tired of taking dangerous medications that only numb the senses and do nothing to treat your actual disease, it's time to see the doctors at New Medical Center, where we've designed a treatment plan to address the causes of neuropathy. Don't lose hope. Call New Medical Center at 920-324-9899 now for more information or to schedule an appointment. Or check us out on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Say cheese! If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Joining us now from the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun, is our good friend Andy. Andy, business as usual. Come on by for lunch, for supper, and all the times in between.
That's right. We've always got something going on around here. You have to stop in and check out our specials that we got going. Tierney changes them up every day, so you'll have to stop in and see what she's got going on in the kitchen that day. But you can pretty much guarantee we've got hot beef, pork, and turkey with mashed potatoes and gravy. That's pretty much a mainstay.
And, of course, you always have great appetizers, and that menu board's always changing. Appetizers, fish fries, pizzas, wings, the whole deal.
Yeah, every day we got something different. Monday, of course, is all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries after 4. Tuesdays, we have Mexican all day. Wednesdays are wings after 4. Thursdays is $1 off all burgers. Fridays, we have fish all day long from the kitchen open to kitchen close. Saturday is our appetizer special, buy one, get one half off. And Sunday, we're back to wings again all day.
Andy with us here, the other bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Have a good week, sir. Thank you very much.
You too, Nick. Thank you.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Okay, we are back at Plymouth High School. Kind of a rough first half, especially offensively for Waupun. We trail by 8 at halftime, 32-24. It could have been worse. It could have been better. You know, there's different ways you can look at that first half. Waupun makes some of those shots inside. They could be closer, and then, like you said, a few things happening on the Plymouth end where we could be down by more points than what we are to either way in this ball game. I really can't get a good feel of it yet. No good flow with this game.
Yeah, Waupun, they had a couple runouts on layups and then just not able to catch the ball cleanly, and they didn't get any points out of those that should be high level, high percentage shots. And then I thought Hawkinson, he was having, they were covering him, and he was having a hard time finding the hoop there, and Jake Krieger wasn't making shots that he often makes. So, if he's knocking in. But this is a tough place to come in and play, and it's a tough environment. These are very tight rims here, and you got to be very accurate. So add all those things together, and you can understand why Waupun's down only by 8, and that's not bad.
The nice thing is the second half, they're going to be away from the student section. It was almost like a Duke game where they're kind of reaching over, almost touching you, and hands out toward you and stuff, and very vocal. And now they're going to be on the opposite end of the court of the student section, so that might help them get away from that craziness over there. But opportunities for Waupun, and a lot of things to talk about, I think, with Coach Alex Dunlap at halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be adjustments made and a game plan put together. And then I just get this feeling from what Alex Dunlap tells you sometimes in your interviews that it's just about grinding it and keep fighting, guys. And that's a message that he brings out. It's not always so much X's and O's. It's just about keep fighting, get those 50-50 balls that are loose on the floor, rebound your butts off, and good things will eventually happen.
Yeah, that's how he coaches. He tells them he kind of calls them out. If you guys aren't putting 100% effort into your what you're doing on the court, I guess he did that with a JV team. They didn't like what he saw in that first half, or I should say in their last ball game. But they came out with like a house of fire and built a nice early lead, then won their JV game. But they call you out if you don't work as hard as everybody else and what they expect in this program. So that's shows a lot about how he coaches and what he expects out of his players. And hopefully the future of Waupun basketball, too.
Yeah, the energy and effort were there, I think, in the first half. Now it's just more execution and finish and focus when you're getting to the rim. And as you said, tough environment, student sections screaming in your ears and all that. You have to block those things out, and you just have to focus with your eyes, find the square on the glass or find the front of the rim and put the ball in softly.
Okay, you can go through the points for us here before we take another break before we get back in the second half.
For the Panthers of Plymouth, Shutter with 4 points, Caden Schultz with 13, Ige Eigenberger with 6, Tyson Smith with 7, and DeMonk with 2 on 2 free throws. For Waupun, Aiden Hawkinson has 4 points, Brian Ferris with 4 points. He has a 3-pointer. Jay Krieger with 3 on a made 3-pointer. Logan Prohl with 7, actually leading Waupun in scoring with 7. Braden Torres with 2 points, and Graham Gopalan with 4 points. Waupun is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They only shot 2 free throws, and we got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 free throws attempted by Plymouth.
Yeah.
And only 2 by Waupun.
Okay, Waupun trailing 32-24. We're going to be back in 2 minutes with the second half. Should be a good one. Thanks for joining us here on RP Sports.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Bestcraft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Market.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph sports.
Okay, we are back in at Plymouth. Waupun trailing 32-24. Krieger starts out 10-footer and puts it in. Hopefully that's a great sign here the second half. We know that's what he usually does.
Definitely the intent of that set coming out of halftime, get the ball into Krieger in the post and let him go to work.
Schultz is an open three up, and that is no good, but the rebound in the hands back in the Panthers' hands. Shutter has it. Another three-pointer on the way now from DeMunk is no good. And Waupun gets a nice job by Hawkinson to tap the ball over to Ferris. Oh, not a great pass. Maybe not seeing the defender in the way, and back in the hands of the Panthers. Six-point lead now for Plymouth here at home. Schultz has it. He's going to go up and come up well short. That's just a bad decision there. It was never there. And Waupun comes up with that, didn't even hit the rim. And Krieger has it. Just hands it off over to Torres. He'll go in strong on the right side. Too strong off the backboard, and getting the rebound is Smith.
Gonna hustle back. Plymouth looking to push the ball.
Three-pointer on the way. That is off the front of the rim. No good. Again, they get a second chance on those long rebounds. Zeigenberger, the right place at the right time. It's 5'11". All right, where he cruised through. That's where the ball came to him. Little feed inside. They're kick it back out. Schultz throws up a three. No good. Stelso gets a long rebound. Waupun gets it back, trying to tighten this thing up. Only down by 6.
Waupun looking to walk the ball up and run a set.
Krieger working against Shutter along the left side. Brings it back out on top. Gives up his dribble. A little stagnant out there for Waupun's offense. The look inside into Stelso, goes up strong and puts it in. Nice find there by Aiden Hawkinson. Stelso slides in along the left side of the lane and gets the bucket.
A little two-man pick and roll game.
Back in the hands of Schultz, always a threat whenever he has that ball in his hands. Back to only a 4-point lead now for Plymouth. Let's start here to the second half for Waupun.
Waupun crowd trying to cheer on this team defensively to stick with it.
Schultz has it. Getting close to the 15-minute mark from the left elbow up in front of the rim. He's way off so far this half. Krieger brings it up, gets tripped up. And somehow Waupun gets it back. Goes Torres. Kicks it back out. Ferris will throw up a three, and it is no good. Weak side rebound in the hands of Schultz.
Right on line for Braden Bryant. But yeah, it looked good from here.
The distance just a little off. And a nice block there by Krieger on the drive by Brett Shutter. Because Ferris goes up with the left hand and puts it in. All starts with Krieger's block, and nice job. Ferris going up with the left hand and finishes. Waupun down by 2, now down by 4. Because Schultz goes right to the rack with it. Gets his first points of the second half.
Stelso with it behind the back on the big guy dribble. Hawkinson looking for a screen.
Well, they're working hard and keeping Naden out of this ball game. Another guy stepping up. Just a 4-point deficit. He goes Stelso strong up on that left side. Puts it in. Gets fouled to the line to shoot one. Gage Stelso, what a nice strong move. They're finding him, and he's producing on his times he's touched the ball. So that's what you want to see out of the big fella. Now goes to the free throw line to try to make this a 1-point ball game. Stelsel's a little strong at the back of the rim, no good. Here come the Panthers, only up by 2 now, 34-32. The Monk kicks the ball out to the right side to Smith, and then stepping in to steal it is Aiden Hawkinson.
It's Waupun. They bait that baseline. They want you to go there. And
Ferris is going to put it up, and he's going to call for the travel, that little extra hop with both feet. Logan Prawl's getting ready to check in, and Stelsel will sit down now for Waupun.
Gage had a nice run there.
Yeah, that was a nice some minutes there. A little over 4 minutes into the second half. He'll take a break right now, but boy, some big points that he got for Waupun. Making his presence known. Now Logan coming in for him. There's some fresh energy on the court. You also have Landon Richter out there for the Warriors. Old Schultz in the lane, about a 10-footer, and 2 free throws for him. Maybe Waupun undercutting him a little bit on that shot, so back to the free throw line will be Caden Schultz.
Second foul on Jake Krieger.
This free throw is good. Back to a 3-point lead. Nice start to the second half. Waupun just edging back in this ball game. That one also goes in for Schultz. Gives him 17 here in the ball game, and 13-20 and counting down in the game. Aiden Hawkinson brings it up. Waupun trailing by 4. There's Logan Prawl with it, and he's going to find Torres alone on the left side. Nice find by Logan Prawl. Torres finishes.
Once again, the 2-man game. Simple game.
Little spin move, 13-footer is up, and that's a tough shot. One of those most players just say, no, yes, at the end of it. He's definitely capable of putting shots in like that. Special player.
Yeah, he's rising up at the right time. Elevating above the defense and then scoring.
Prawl gets it back out to Krieger, launches up a 3, rims out, no good. Torres rips down the rebound. He's going to go up strong, little head fake, puts it off the backboard and in for Braden Torres.
Torres once again doing the dirty work, getting it done.
Schultz brings it up along left side. That's a tough shot, no good. And a little fight for the basketball, and coming up with it is Nas. Again, another fight for the ball. Nas down and being double-teamed, triple-teamed right now, and Plymouth gets it back. 2-point lead now for Plymouth, 38-36. Getting close to the 12 mark left in this ball game. Schultz guarded by Torres. Cross-court pass. 3-pointer on the way now from Eigenberger, and puts it in. A big 3 there for Plymouth. Krieger gets it back out to Logan Prawl, launches up a 3, and nothing but net on that. A great answer there for Logan Prawl and the Waupun Warriors.
Puts Prawl at 10 points in the game off the bench.
Back to a 2-point lead for Plymouth. Stelsel along with Graham Gopalin getting ready to check back in for Waupun.
Everything we anticipated in the game tonight. 2-point lead by Plymouth at home. Tough shot there. That's a bad one. That's a bad shot. Yeah, that's forcing one.
The Torres along the right side and puts it in over the top of Schultz. We are tied at 41 apiece. I thought bad choices on some of these trips down by Schultz here the last few trips. Little scoop shot, nice looking shot there by Aiden DeMonk. Puts it in, and we've got a timeout call. Back after this on RP Sports.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
It's time to take control of your soil management. Turn to the Great Plains Terramax, a versatile hybrid tillage solution offering variable intensity tillage for a variety of fall and spring field conditions. Create the ideal seedbed with a high-quality finish, level soils, and remove ruts. And eliminate resistant weeds, all with one tool. Tillage is now on your terms with Terramax. Visit Waupun Equipment Company today to learn more about hybrid tillage from Great Plains. Terramax, for tillage on your terms.
Okay, we are back at Plymouth High School. Steve Witterhack with you, Randy Armga, Big Nate Young with the video streaming. Waupun has climbed back in this ball game, down by as many as 10 in the game, and at halftime they were down by 8, but having a great second half, and only down by 2, had just tied it up at 41. And now Waupun with the ball, trailing by 2, under 11 to play in the game. Logan Paul gets the ball over to Krieger. Graham Gopal gets in the lane and then kicks it down to the corner, and Aiden Hawkinson goes to the rack, puts it in. Nice choice there by Aiden Hawkinson. A little warning for tapping the ball away after the basket, maybe on Graham Gopal.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay.
So if it would happen again, that's a delay of game. That could be a technical foul on the second time. So.
On anybody, right?
Yeah, anybody, not just on Graham. So, yeah, Mike Mudachek checking in. Vicky Schleve with Grandma Chris. Glad you're on board.
Mike, keep an eye on the neighborhood. I'm not there right now. So.
Vicky Schleve's in Cozumel.
That girl's always traveling. If she ever, even at home, she's always out traveling somewhere. Vicky's having a great time. We met her down in Punta Cana one time, the wife and I.
Power of the World Wide Web. Watch it anywhere in the world.
We are tied at 43 apiece, 10-15 and counting down in the ball game. Steve and Randy with you here at Plymouth High School. Everything it was billed to be. And losing it on the way up, but somehow getting it back in the hands of Naas. Eigenberger has it down the corner, guarded by Stelsel, goes in, gets cut off. And Schultz gets it, will catch and shoot off the front of the rim, no good. Logan Paul gets it. Waupun with a chance to take the lead this trip down. Hawkinson goes up. Krieger gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. And Waupun still with the basketball. 2 point-blank shots there for Waupun. And Krieger's going to go up and puts it in.
You got an inadvertent whistle right there. That's what happened. They're going to probably kill this. I'm thinking take that hoop away. They did hear the whistle blow. Now he's going to say there was no foul. I'm guessing what's going to happen there. Yeah. The defense does stop on that inadvertent whistle. They might reset this. It's either going to be Waupun's going to score or...
So they're not going to give us the basket because Alex is the one who's arguing a point out there, and Coach Schultz is pretty happy about whatever they came up with.
It's going to be Waupun's ball, but they're not going to get that basket by Krieger.
Okay, well, Waupun still with it, with still a chance to take the lead. This game is tied at 43 apiece. What a ball game. What a battle by Waupun to fight back to get in this game again. Down by 8 at halftime, down by 10 a couple times in the first half. Prawl gets it in the corner, catch and shoot. That comes up well short of the three-point shot. And Plymouth gets it. Tie ball game, 43 apiece, 9.5 and counting down in the ball game.
It's too bad the points came off the board there. Waupun would have had that lead and changed the complexity of the game a little bit.
Yeah, they were trading baskets before with Plymouth always going up by 2, and I thought that could be us for a little while being up by 2 and going back and forth that way. Panthers decide to take the air out of it just a little bit and run some clock off. Three-pointer straight away, and that is no good. Stelsel goes up and rips the rebound down, pushing it up for Waupun. Gets it over to Aiden Hawkinson. And long three up now for Prawl, and that one crawls over the rim, no good. Getting the rebound is Tyson Smith. Big opportunities there, but I'd like to see them take something inside, either draw a foul or make the bucket. Ray Torres getting ready to check in for Waupun, and your inside guy losing it on the way. Stelsel comes up. Logan Prawl has it now. Waupun, another opportunity to get the lead back. Long three up now for Hawkinson is good. Waupun leading now by 3, 46-43. Schultz goes in hard on the left side and draws a foul. I'm sure if that was on the shot. I thought it happened before that.
The whistle came way early. Going to get goal pollen, but I don't know how that's a shot for sure.
No, that happened while he was on the ground. That's so bad in the entire Waupun cheering section of the bench, and Coach Alex Dunlap not happy with that. And then he's got a right to gripe about it, but this is what's happening. To the line now to shoot the 2 free throws he gets out of this. Guy's pretty good at it.
Yeah, that's the key. Good free throw shooter.
Yeah, puts the first one in, does Schultz. Pretty high basketball IQ with the Waupun crowd, recognizing that as a whole bunch. That should have been on the floor before he actually went up for the shot. Next free throw is up. That rims out no good. Stelsel gets it, pushing it up for Waupun. Hawkinson will pull up, 3-pointer on the way, and that is good for Aiden Hawkinson. Answering the critics in the crowd, and Waupun now leading by 5, 49-44. What a turnaround in the ball game for the Warriors.
Not hearing any overrated calls right now from the student section.
Yeah, now the hands out, the explaining going on, but I tell you, some tough defense. Waupun known for that. I think even more than their offense, how tough they play defense, and they forced a bad pass. Waupun up by 5, and they have the ball with under 8 to play. That's Coach Schultz's time to be animate with the referee.
Yeah, and I didn't really see it. I mean, he thought he was being held. Maybe he couldn't get to that ball, but it just looked like a pass that got away from him.
Yeah, that one tapped away from Logan, but coming up with it, Stelsel goes up, puts it in! Gage Stelsel with the ball goes hard to the rack, puts it in into the free throw line to shoot a free throw. Will be Gage Stelsel. Man, he's having himself a nice game at the right times.
Timeout on the floor by Plymouth to regroup.
Here we go. Let's do the same. Take a breath. Timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
Shepherd of the Hills Catholic School in Eden is a faith-centered community that carries on the tradition of outstanding Catholic education. It's closer than you think. Students grow academically, spiritually, and emotionally, all in a Christ-centered environment. Log on soth-school.org and like us on Facebook.
Josh Dual Concrete Construction provides excellent work, punctual professional staff, quick response time, competitive pricing, and accurate on-site job estimates. Dual Concrete Construction specializes in residential basement and garage foundations, retaining walls, concrete patios, sidewalks, porches, and steps, and a lot more. They'll remove your old concrete and replace it. Let Dual Concrete Construction be your Wisconsin concrete contractor.
Okay, we are back. Steve Witterhack and Randy Armgill watching a great ball game. Waupun with a nice comeback. Down by 8 at halftime and now up by 7. A chance to go up by 8 with Gage Stelsel with one free throw now at the line for Waupun.
Gage is 0 for 1 in the game. He had a opportunity for an and one earlier.
There we go. I love the intensity of Waupun. They bring it every week. That's why they're ranked in the top 10 in Division III. Free throw is up and that goes in for Gage. Waupun up by 8 now. His biggest lead of the ball game, up 52-44.
Where that defense needs to dig in and get the job done here. Get one more stop and you really change the game.
Ooh, Ferris tried to get the steal. Nice job filling in over there was Logan Prawl to stop Schultz from getting an open three. He gives it up.
Much gambling. Got to stay home, guys.
Three-pointer on the way, too strong, and going for the rebound. Stelsel again with a rebound. He's owning the inside right now. Gage Stelsel hauling them all in. 7:14 and counting down in the ball game. Waupun with the ball and an 8-point lead.
Have a good long possession here. See if you can come away with points.
Torres with it down to the right side over to Logan Prawl. Under 7 to play. Nice job by Waupun, not forcing anything right now. Hawkinson has it, works off the pick, and he's going to get pushed. An easy call there for the referee on Aiden DeMunk, kind of trying to run right over Stelsel. A little frustration you're seeing on Plymouth's players right now.
Yeah. Only 3 team fouls, only 2 on Waupun, so haven't been a lot of fouls called.
Logan Prawl with it out on top. Again, no hurry.
Shout out to our 113th units that are on. Big screen TVs, whatever they are.
Yeah, they're going to have a tie-up of the ball. Looks like it's going to go back in the hands of a Plymouth now. A good job by Stelso to get down there, down and dirty to tie it up. I couldn't rip it away from a couple Plymouth players. Obviously, by the big facilities they have, it's a football town.
That's right.
Unbelievable facilities. You can see right through the glass there. They have some soccer practice going on. And pretty amazing facility here. No wonder Plymouth football is good every year.
I think they use it for softball, fielding and all the other baseball probably in there. So it's it's a beautiful opportunity for kids to work in the off season.
Under 6.5 to play. Waupun up by 8, 52-44.
Quick game tonight. Not a lot of timeouts.
No, they didn't. That first half, it took less than a minute when they first. That comes up short on a forced shot there by Schultz. Great defense. They're making him force some shots up and not rising to the occasion here in the second half. Hawkinson has it, and the player goes down. He goes, when that one rims out, that would have been huge. Shutter gets the rebound now for Plymouth. They push it up. Nas has it over half court. Back out on top with Eigenberger puts a shot up. That is no good, and then there's going to be a foul on the Plymouth Panthers. As Ferris not afraid to put a body on somebody and have him knock him over, he'll take the shot.
Kept his hands free. That was key right there. Bryant just stuck his chest maybe in there tighter than it could have been, and then went down on the potential box out.
Hawkinson working against DeMonk right now, crosses over half court with it, gets it back over to Logan Prawl.
Well, the two-man game by Waupun right now.
Yeah, no need to force anything.
Ball screens.
About a 10-footer left side, rims out no good, and getting the rebound is Shutter, pushing it up now for the Plymouth Panthers. Nice move there by Shutter, going the distance on that one, gets his first points of the second half.
Waupun's got to remember they are winning this game here. Can be patient, get a really high percentage shot.
Oh, the ball's tossed away. Schultz will get a 2-on-1 break. He'll take it all the way. Waupun just concedes it. No reason to get a foul besides that. Schultz with the steal right now. A couple buckets and back only up by 4. Plymouth, and they take it away. Schultz takes it away from Krieger. He's double teamed. And there's going to be a timeout, but momentum heading back Plymouth's way, and we're going to take a timeout back after this on RP Sports.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-334-5887. That's 920-344-5887 for Torres Tree Service of Waupun.
Okay, here we go. Steve and Randy with you. A little run here by Plymouth. They got the ball and they got back within 4 points. Waupun was up by 8. Maybe some shots that they should be looking for some better shots when you're up by 8 points in a ball game. But right now, Plymouth with it, trying to tighten this thing up again. Schultz has it guarded by Ferris. Glued to him right now. Schultz a little spin move. Left elbow, that's no good. And a nice hustle there by Shutter to go grab the ball. A longer rebound over the top of the two would-be rebounders for Waupun. And Krieger comes from behind and blocks the shot of Brett Shutter trying to go in with a lay-in. Nice job there by Krieger not to commit a foul.
Krieger has 5 points in this game, but his impact has been much greater than those 5.
And they're going to call foul on the inbound. Had a kind of a play set up to try to lob it into Schultz inside.
We're going to get Krieger on that. It's his third. 3 team fouls only on Waupun.
Nas has it inside. It's a dribble out of the lane. And Plymouth will set up again. 4:20 and counting down in the ball game.
Got a rebound here, guys. That's the key. Missed shots cannot get those second chance opportunities.
A little scoop shot there by Eigenberger. Now makes it a 2-point lead for Waupun. On with the ball, but they were up by 8, now only up by 2. Getting close to the 4-minute mark left in the ball game. Paul looked like maybe had a chance to go that baseline on him, but kicks it back out. If you're not sure, bring it back out. Under 4 to play. Ferris goes down and brings it back out on top to Krieger. Passing up the 3 look, spins in the lane. That one gets ripped out of the hands of, and hustle for the basketball, and Plymouth comes up with it. Only down by 2 now to Waupun. Schultz has it, a little hesitation move. Goes up a lot of contacts one way or the other on that one. Nothing called. Waupun will come up with it though.
Well, kind of threw his body into. Oh, Wapun's got to stop turning it over, guys. Man, it's killing him.
Yeah, getting caught in the air, then you got to dump it off, and it just wasn't there.
What a game, though. What a game.
3:05 and counting down. Waupun hanging on to a 2-point lead. Driving the lane, they're going to kick it out. Nass will throw one up, and that is no good. And getting a rebound, Krieger finally gets it, pushes it up, and that's going to get tossed out of bounds.
Now you get caught up in the emotion a little bit sometimes, and things get ragged.
It's not 100% getting it down. You got to maybe pull it back. So I wouldn't want to be on the court right now. It's good for us up here to judge things from up here, but boy, what a battle. Under 3 to play.
Every possession is so imperative at this point of a game.
Nas has it, gets it back to Shutter out on top. Eigenberger with it, back over to Schultz, long 3 on the way. It comes up well short, and it's right back in the hands of Plymouth. They get it back. Eigenberger is going to take it. He's going to get fouled on the floor. Yeah, Eigenberger, a nice little player, not a big guy at all, just a sophomore, but he's making his presence known here in the last few minutes especially.
He's probably right around 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in this game. He just goes and gets it.
Yeah, good hustler. He seems to be in the right place at the right time.
Stelsel back in here, a factor. I think Gage was out of bounds when he touched the ball, I think is what the call was. So.
Yeah, he was kind of backpedaling a little bit and trying to haul it in. 2:29 left in the ball game. Waupun up by 2, 52-50. Sutter has it down in the right corner, guarded by Brian Ferris. Eigenberger has it in the lane, back out on top to Nass. Here goes Schultz with the basketball. Okay, so we get a big stop here now for Waupun to get that ball back with a lead. Plymouth being patient. Sutter guarded by Stelsel. Cuts him off, and Schultz has it. Crossover, Logan Paul. Good help there by Stelsel. And a little fight for the basketball, and Waupun's going to get it back. Good job. Krieger gets in there, gets his hands on it, ties it up. Waupun basketball.
Here we go. This is a very, very important possession right here.
And we're getting down to it here. 1:51 left.
This is where you need one of. Oh,
come on,
guys! Over at the big,
travel. That's a travel.
Yes,
a gift from the Plymouth Panthers. Nice defense again. DeMunk thought he had a place to throw it, and then somebody stepped in and took an extra little hop there. And Waupun's got to be a lot shorter. They've been giving the ball away a little bit too much here towards the end. They get it into Hawkinson. Again, being hounded by DeMunk, like he has it most of the game, and we've got
to be on the offensive player. Krieger was completely set. No call here on who. Yeah, it's going to go on Plymouth. That's a good call.
And Coach Schultz not happy from Plymouth on that one, but
that's his own teammate not calling out the screen right there is what happened, and he got the worst of it. But Jake Krieger was completely set. He's a little dinged up.
Okay, here we go, 1:44 left, Randy. Waupun's been a little sloppy, kind of letting Plymouth get back in this and pushing a little bit too much. They got to be a little bit more careful with the ball.
He's going to have to check out of the game here. I think the medical staff is going to look at him for a possible concussion. Yeah, that's sometimes officials will miss those and they'll call it the wrong way just because of the violent action. But I mean, Craig is just standing there.
Yeah.
Your teammates don't call it out and let you know what's coming. You got a count going. He's got to be Timeout. Yeah. I was worried about a 5-second call. It was getting close.
Alex probably said I was trying to get that timeout before, but you don't get it till the official recognizes it. Timeout. Back after this on RP Sports.
Hello, fellow allergy sufferers. Well, here we are at the heart of ragweed, hay fever, and mold season. If you're like me, you dread this time of year. Itchy eyes, runny nose, sneezing, nasal sprays, antihistamines, and allergy pills. And in the end, none of it makes your allergies any better. That used to be me, but I took control of my allergies, and you can too. I went to New Medical Center in Waupun. They tested me to find out exactly what was causing my allergies and formulated a personalized serum for me to treat my specific allergies. Best thing is, they got me in right away. I didn't have to wait for months for an appointment. Now here I am, able to work my fields, cut the grass, rake leaves, and anything else I want to do outside without having to worry about a constant headache, runny nose, and feeling miserable. Call the folks at New Medical Center. They helped me, and I'm sure they can help you.
Call New Medical Center now at 324-9899 or visit them on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 324-9899. What are you waiting for?
Okay, we are back at Plymouth High School. Right now, Randy, what'd you say during the timeout?
Well, I just thought it was absolutely the correct call. I mean, Jake Krieger was set the entire time, way ahead of time. And
how about what Waupun should be doing right now? Though you mentioned what they got to keep in mind here in the last minute 32.
Well, you definitely have to take care of the rock. They're going to come after you. They have fouls to give, and then you're looking for that 90% shot, or you don't take one. It's going to reach a point where Plymouth will have to foul.
Stoessel has it.
Keep moving,
somebody
guys.
To give it to.
Use the dribble.
Gives it over to Hawkinson in traffic, but being the good guy to have it in his hands with 1:10 left and counting down to the game. Waupun up by 2. Hawkinson in the lane.
Keep possession if there is a foul because they're not going to go to the line. It might hurt.
Stoessel has it again. Waupun doing the right thing right now, taking care of the basketball. Back out to Stoessel.
Hand-to-hand passing.
Yeah, very sure passing now. None of the stuff they were giving away before. Under a minute to play, down to 51 seconds. Here goes Hawkinson, puts it up. That's no good. And Shutter gets the rebound and a foul. He's going to be called on Jake Krieger. Yeah, he makes that shot. He looks brilliant in that one. It just hurts he didn't put it in.
Oh boy, Waupun's got to D it up now. They have fouls to give as well.
45 seconds left. Waupun still clinging on to that 2-point lead. 52-50 here at Plymouth. Big game in the East Central Conference.
Ferris on Schultz, Waupun's best defender.
Better has it back on the top. Under 30 to play in the ball game. Schultz back with the basketball. Started by a couple of the Warriors, and then we get a timeout taken by Coach Tim Schultz of the Panthers. Back in 30 seconds with more Warrior basketball on RP Sports.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
Okay, here we go, Randy. Steve Wooderhack and Randy Armgo with you. We're down to the last 24 seconds. Tim Schultz calls a timeout for Plymouth to talk about things. His team has the ball, and Waupun has the lead, though. The most important thing, 52-50.
5 team fouls on the Warriors, so that's there's an opportunity if somebody would have a look at a wide open shot. You could foul early before the shot attempt.
A little back cut by Schultz goes up. He misses the shot, and then we'll late a call after the things are done there, and that's going to be on Waupun's Bryant Ferris. And to the line to shoot a pair will be Caden Schultz heading to the free throw line.
Officials are getting worked over from both teams here. Bryant's
first free throw, nothing but net. A 1-point lead for Waupun. Graham Gopalin's going to check in for Brian Ferris.
It's saying that Ferris had 5, are they? I don't have them for that.
And he's on the bench right now with 19.9 seconds left to try to tie the game up. Here's the free throw from Schultz. That is nothing but net again.
Plenty of time.
Tied at 52 apiece. Aiden Hawkinson with the basketball. And with 14 seconds left, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Plymouth. Just their 6th foul. There's still no free throws.
Yeah, you don't want to foul there if you can help it, because now you got to be careful playing defense.
Yeah, that can make the difference in the game, the foul that you do it at what time you do it.
Well, Ferris is back in. I'm not sure what.
Maybe they stopped it for a second because he was injured?
I think that's what it was. They said he was down and he had to leave the game. So
here we go, 11 seconds left. Waupun with the ball.
Oh,
on the inbound pass. And here goes Schultz with it, down to 7 seconds left. He goes in, gets it to his teammate, the ball on the ground, and there's going to be a foul on Waupun with 3.4 seconds left. Again, another tip pass on a Waupun pass, and Plymouth.
Yeah, you got to be able to get the ball inbounds, guys. That's just.
Oh, the worst possible thing happening at that time with Waupun with the ball in a tie ball game. Now Plymouth at the free throw line to try to take the lead here in this game. 2 free throws for Tyson Smith, who hasn't missed one yet in the ball game. Puts the first one in. Lead now in the hands of Plymouth. Waupun will have to go the whole length of the court with 3.4 seconds left.
I want to get a time. I don't know if they're prepared right here, what they're going to run. Not going to call it timeout unless maybe on the make they're going to get one.
Free throw up, and that also good. Waupun now trailing by 2. We're going to keep it right here. Yeah, so many opportunities for Waupun, so many tip passes that went the wrong way for Waupun. But not as bad as the inbounds pass there that Plymouth got the ball back, and eventually now the lead, 54-52. Not over yet, but you got to go the length of the court and try to get a last-second shot to try to either tie or win this ball game.
3.4, you can actually get 2 passes if they're quick. Should be able to get a decent shot. You don't want to dribble that thing up. You're going to try and fling it up. A couple of sideline passes maybe, and then a dribble maybe for a shot. 3.4 is quite a bit of time.
Yeah, what a ball game. Back and forth. Waupun trailed by 10 points numerous times in the first half, by 8 points at halftime. Waupun got their own 8-point lead a few times here in the second half, but that kind of dwindled away, and finally Plymouth comes back and gets the lead back with 3.4 seconds left. Waupun with the basketball, looking at some full court pressure, and then Plymouth will take a timeout for looking at how Waupun was setting up.
Up on 4 across. It's going to be a full timeout. Waupun going 4 across in the backcourt. Possibility maybe to get a runner, get out of there, run one out and a long pass. But yeah, turnovers for Waupun have really been crucial down the stretch here. They had a nice lead and didn't get good shots, and then a few just almost unforced turnovers. I know they were tip balls, but yeah, this cannot happen if you're going to compete for conference titles. You got to take care of the rock better than what Waupun has done tonight.
Yeah, they just had some key times as they had that 8-point lead, and it dwindled away with some questionable passing in there that turned into points for Plymouth. But here we go. Still got a chance yet. 3.4 seconds left, and we'll see what Waupun's going to work up here with Alex Dunlap. And the boys, anybody could do it. They've got some guys that can definitely finish if they get a good look at a shot to maybe even possibly win this ball game. Probably be a 3-point shot unless they find somebody underneath inside for it. Or maybe get fouled.
Well, Plymouth, yeah, they're at 6 fouls right now, so they have to be a little careful. If Waupun does throw it deep.
Logan Prawl will inbound the ball. There goes Hawkinson over half court, gets it over half court, then calls a timeout with 1.5 seconds left. Another timeout taken by Waupun. We got a little strategy here. Wanted to get over half court and call a timeout, so they'll have it right at half court on the sideline. 1.5 seconds left.
That's going to be tough there from the midcourt at 1.5. See what they do. Maybe they got something where they're going to try and throw it up at the rim.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's something historic happening here that we'll all remember.
Yeah, I think you take whatever you can get, whether it's a 2-point shot or a 3, but still time at 1-5 for a pass in and then one more quick pass and the shot has to go immediately.
Stelsel, Ferris, Hawkinson, Krieger, Prawl, the 5 players that'll be on the court for Waupun, getting instructions from Coach Alex Dunlap right now with 1.5 seconds left.
All 5 of those guys capable of making a 3-pointer.
Yes. Well, it's kind of a smile on the face with Alex, so he's keeping him light. Don't want to be too tense here, and hopefully a nice little pass to get at least a good look at it, get a shot at it.
Yeah, that's the key. You do definitely want to get it. Looks like Logan Prawl is going to trigger the inbounds, be the passer.
Okay, here we go. Logan will be inbounding just on Waupun's side of the half court. They're out on their feet over in the student section for Plymouth, and here we go. They get it down to the corner into Krieger. He'll throw one up. He gets
stepped out of bounds.
Plymouth gets it, buzzer goes off, and that will be the end of the ball game without even getting the shot off. Kind of got bumped out of bounds, and see if that stands as far as the officials meeting right now before it's official here.
Well, even if they would put time on the clock, it's going to be Plymouth's ball either way. It's not going to matter.
No.
Even if they would put a couple of tenths on it, it's going to be Plymouth's ball because Krieger was called for stepping out. I'm thinking they're just going to waive this. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, like you said, it'll be Plymouth basketball because they blew the whistle because I'm stepping on the sideline. So, yeah, it looks like they're not done yet, but all they're going to do is just toss her down the court towards and somebody touches.
Go back to a couple of things in this game. Some missed layups that Waupun had, some costly turnovers. He had that one inadvertent whistle that took away a basket by Krieger. Now, it's a 2-point game.
0.3 of a second they put on the clock, but Plymouth has the basketball, so that's. Going to throw it down the court, and buzzer will go off, and that is it. Waupun, disappointing loss here at Plymouth against the Panthers for their first loss in the East Central Conference. They lose 54-52. We'll take a break, come back and talk about the game and wrap things up here from Plymouth in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Hey, you cold over there? Where's the heat?
The what?
The heat! Where's the heat?
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Don't chance it and find yourself asking, where's the heat? Get on our furnace maintenance plan now to prevent a furnace malfunction or a heating headache. Need a brand new American Standard furnace? We do that too. Call 920-763-2301, allphasecomforts.com.
Did you say something about the beef?
Where's the heat?
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
Okay, we are back here at Plymouth High School. Disappointing loss for Waupun, losing 54-52. I'm Steve Witterhack, Randy Armgood with me, and again a rough loss here for Waupun, Randy.
Yeah, rough loss, and I mean, not happy with all the officials and everything else, maybe with tonight a little bit, but I think Waupun's going to look in the mirror a bit and, say, hey, we got to take care of business a little better than we did. Some costly turnovers, some missed easy shots that they should make. And here's a little story of the game. Waupun was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Plymouth was 19 of 22.
Yeah, that's a reversal of rules that happened during the KML game. Again, just opportunities there. Too many tip passes, I think, for Waupun. They're going to look back at that as being a factor of Plymouth getting back in the game and eventually getting the ball back to win the ball game there in the last seconds of the game. So a rough turn of events here for Waupun after they fought so hard. They were down by 10 numerous times in the first half, down by 8 at halftime. They came back, got their own 8-point lead, and then just let that kind of fade away till right at the end of the game to lose it by 2.
Yeah, 8-point lead late in the game too in Waupun. They have to get better at taking care of the ball in those situations and forcing the team to come after you and foul maybe, get to the line. And you just have to be so much stronger with the ball in those tough situations late in the game.
To give us the points totals, Randy, and then we'll wrap things up here from Plymouth.
Yeah, for Shutter, he had 6. Caden Schultz with 24. Eigenberger with 11. Smith with 9. And DeMunk with 4 points. For Waupun, Hawkinson finished with 12. Brian Ferris with 6. Jake Krieger with 5 points. Logan Prawl with 10 points. Braden Torres had 8 points. Graham Gopalan with 4. And Gage Stelso with 7. And as I said, Waupun 2 of 4 from the free throw line. 19 of 22 for Plymouth.
Rough loss for Waupun, but they're still in first place. But that puts Plymouth in a tie for first place, both with their first losses in conference. And that keeps things pretty tight with KML sitting just a game back from those two teams. It's going to be a crazy ride as we get in, and that next KML game coming up toward the end of the season should be a crazy one too. But Waupun splitting with the Plymouth Panthers here, disappointing loss, and definitely some things to talk about after that game for Waupun.
Yeah, now you have to cheer for your opponents looking for somebody to knock Plymouth off, and Plymouth the same thing, looking for somebody in the conference to knock Waupun off and maybe get you that 1-game lead.
Again, thanks for joining us. Again, Waupun losing 54-52, an exciting high school basketball game. Everybody definitely got their money's worth in this ball game tonight. So, again, Waupun losing 54-52. Take a little time off after this, and they'll come back and play. I think coming up next week, Tuesday, they have a game again. And thanks for joining us, traveling over to Plymouth to bring you this game on RP Sports. Have yourself a great weekend.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today. Randolph Family Dental understands families. Dr. Ross Werner and his daughters, Dr. Madeline Werner and Dr. Muriel Werner Didman, are there to take care of all of your family's dental needs. They are committed to the highest level of care for their patients. And Randolph Family Dental is currently taking new patients. Call them at 920-326-3191 or visit them at their new facility at 130 Progress Drive in Randolph. Randolph Family Dental is a proud supporter of Randolph Sports.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most.
Contact me, Agent Christine File, at 11 South Watertown Street in Waupun, or call 920-324-3488 today.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
How do you make everyone's favorite buffet even better? How do you make the country's best chicken even more exciting? How do you make Thursday the best night ever? Wing night at Pizza Ranch. Boneless and traditional. A variety of sauces. All the wings you want, plus all your other buffet favorites. The country's best wing night is here. Taking flight Thursday nights only at Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
Here's Tyler Schultz from Warner Harmson, downtown Waupun.
Just expanded our business last year, and we got into cabinets and countertops. 2024, it's a great time to come in right now. Start remodeling your kitchen or your bathrooms. We have cabinets that range, really, really small up to really large vanities, nice countertops, and really make your bathroom or your whole kitchen come together.
Warner Harmson, furniture, flooring, blinds, cabinets, and countertops. Main Street, Waupun.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.